stop already. All right. Hey, how's everybody doing today? Good to see you all. Let's see who we got in the chat here. We got Ari's World, Rosebud. Trying to do this without messing everything up. Bruce, Family Plushie, welcome. All right. I think I got everybody. Rosebud. Did the Rapture get canceled? Is that what you're saying? Just getting off break, so couldn't stay long. I'm sorry, it's all good. Rapture rescheduled due to reasons? Oh, yeah. Well, happy into the world, everybody, as you all know. Hey, Luke, what's up? Dashing Maverick in the house. My hair's messed up. Hold on. I need to get some Aquanet. All right. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. How's everybody doing? Nissan Altima lover, welcome. Luke and Dashing Mavericks in the house. Ari's World. I already said all those people. Well, welcome in, guys. Good to see you. It's almost lunchtime, so probably after this I'll be having some lunch. I'm thinking tater tots. Probably tater tots with maybe like a, like a grilled cheese sandwich or something with it. That sounds pretty good. Altima, yeah, we got an Altima lover in the house. I am super excited. So far, we're still here. I was watching the End of the World guys on the TV there, and they're still there. I think it's funny too because they started off their stream with like 10,000 people watching. Now it's like down to 5. I guess every time another minute passes, they're losing people. Nissan Altima lover with the 100. Let's go get a cheer. All right. All right. Thank you. Hey, Roy, Chris, Rosebud, and Luke. Thank you very much for the jewels. I appreciate it. Ugh, Ultima Lover. Yeah. We get the Ultima Lovers in here once in a while. Hey, everyone, especially Dashing Maverick. That's funny. So what's everybody up to today? Y'all got out there having a good old time? What is that, Carter? Welcome. I think I got that right. Hey, everyone. Alright, I read that. Yeah, we got 12 people watching, 7 likes. Go ahead and smash that like button if you like what you see, and how can you not? Because it's me. Alright. So today, we're going to go ahead and talk about predictive programming, guys. So we'll be doing that in a little bit. There's a lot of movies out there with some predictive programming, and all of these movies have predicted today. So, we're going to just go down the list. I'm not going to go into a deep dive. I'm just pretty much going to read off the movies. And then if you want to go watch the movies, then you can go watch them. But I'll tell you all the ones that are predictive programming. We got 33, guys. 33 movies that are very predictive in their programming. So, should be fun. I figured you would be raptured today. Yeah, I was waiting for it. I was watching the YouTube channel, you know, of the people that know, that got the inside scoop. And, but I still am here, so. But it was, technically, they said could be 23rd or 24th, so we still have tomorrow. But today's the big day. Pulling up at my next location in San Antonio. Be safe, everyone. All right. Take care, Dashing Maverick. Sounds like you're taking off. Have a great one. Appreciate you being here. Bruce says, waves by, I think. You be safe. Scam Antonio. Yeah. Do you want to borrow my car, Dashing Maverick? Oh. We get a second chance? Yeah. I think tomorrow... Well, I don't know, because it said the 23rd or the 24th, but I think that was originally because of time zones, but I don't think we're gonna call it a fail until the 25th. That's the way I look at it. But you never know. I could be raptured right here on stream, and then the world could descend into chaos right here. You get a bird's eye view, guys. Well, you'd see that, but maybe I should turn the background off so you can see all the stuff going on, all the crazy. As soon as I get disappear right on live stream. Yeah, in case you didn't know, we were talking about the people that were predicting that today was going to be the rapture, and then today we're supposed to like descend into chaos, into the 7-year tribulation, because somehow they know. I don't know how they know. But it says no one knows, but whatever. So, you just gotta let people do what they do, and then move on. But you never know. I won't see it. I will be with you. All right. Well, that's good. If some people are not going to see it, that would be a good thing. Hopefully, everybody that's watching this channel. I was wondering that yesterday. I did my first stream, and I was like, there's nobody showing up. I was scared. I missed it. I was like, no! Maybe the lizard will show. Yeah. We never saw it. We never found the lizard. It's in there somewhere. In case you weren't here yesterday, we got a lizard in the house. Somehow it got in the house, and I don't know how it ended up in the house. I guess when we opened the door, it probably just popped in and said hello. Then we tried to get it out, but it went under the dishwasher, and we haven't seen it since. So, what's up, Each Day TV? But did the 8-ball say yes? Yeah. I did not ask the 8-ball. I don't know if I feel comfortable asking the 8-ball that question. We could do yes or no. Let's do yes or no, guys. I'll do yes or no. I'm not doing the 8-ball. That would creep me out, asking that question to the 8-ball. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and do the yes or no. Not now. What do you always got to do and put a pop-up when I'm trying to do something? Try and do a stream here. These stupid apps, man, they always change. Every time you open it, something new comes up. All right, yes or no. All right, here we go. We still got time, so is the rapture going to happen today? Yes or no? It said yes. All right, guys. It's official. Any minute now. Can we all meet in the meditation closet for protection? Oh, get ready. Yeah. I'm going to go get my white robe. All right. Yeah, that's crazy, huh? But anyway, we're running out of time here. I better start what I'm supposed to do. I'll run out of time. I like to keep it about a half hour if I can. So we're going to go ahead, open this little thing right here. We're going to talk about predictive programming, guys. Now we're just going to go through the list, so we're not... What did it do that for? Try and do a stream here. You got pop-ups and everything, and then the screen goes away and everything. All right, here it is. Now just stay there so I can read it. All right, Steve, welcome in. We're doing 33 movies that were considered to have predictive programming in the movie, big time. So, like I said before, this is not going to be a deep dive. This is just going to be me saying what movies it is and maybe who's in the movie. I might go into a couple of them, but... Number 33, White Noise. A family's attempt to deal with mundane conflicts of everyday life while grappling with universal mysteries of love, death, and the possibility of happiness in an uncertain world. That starred Adam Driver. All right, going on. Number 32, Logan's Run. Welcome in, E.T. Logan's Run, guys. A police officer in the future uncovers a deadly secret behind a society that worships youth. Just Roy. Yes, Just Roy delivery. I deliver the good stuff, man. Okay. Number 31. Arlington Road is another predictive programming movie, according to this. I love Logan's Run. It was creepy. Yeah. It's probably why I say it's predictive programming, you know? They make something creepy and then something happens and it kind of reminds you of that movie and then they go, it's predictive programming, it's predictive programming. But there are some that are pretty dead on predictive. I seen your vids a few months ago. Glad to see you still on. All right. Well, thank you, ET. Appreciate it. We just did Logan's Run. Did I do Arlington Road? That's number 31. A man begins to suspect his neighbors are not what they appear to be, and their secrets could be deadly. All right, guys. Number 30. Raised by Wolves. Arf! Asteroids are tasked with raising human children on a mysterious planet. Is that? Oh, androids. Androids are tasked with raising human children on a mysterious planet. I'm not sure how that's predictive, but I have not seen that one, I don't believe. All right, then we got Videodrome, a programmer at Toronto TV station that specializes in adult entertainment, searches for the producers of a dangerous and bizarre broadcast. Sounds a little creepy. All right. Woof woof, says Rosebud. Sorry, I only understand Ultimas. What is predictive programming again? It's when a movie like predicts something that might happen in real life later on, like 4 or 5 years later. So that's what we're looking at right now. That's number 29 was Videodrome. Videodrome. Mike, what's up? Thank you. All right. So we got 28 is Demolition Man. A police officer is brought out of suspended animation in prison to pursue an old ultraviolet nemesis who is loose in a non-violent future society. Scary, guys. I remember Demolition Man. I didn't think it was scary or anything. Thoughts on anti-gravity forward propulsion systems? Bingo? Or is that what your name is? Whoops, I raptured. Bringo. Is that what it is? No, I have no comment on that because I have no idea. How am I supposed to know? All right. The next one is number 27, The Stand. That was a pretty creepy movie. I liked the book. I didn't like the movie too much. All right. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. Ultima Lover. Nissan Ultima Lover. Demolition Man was one of the best movies, says Big 3 Dashing. Welcome in, Big 3. Everyone hit the thumbs up. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. All right. The Stand. After the world is in ruins due to a man-made plague, a battle of biblical proportions ensues between the survivors. I don't know. I mean, I understand why they would say it's predictive programming, but it is a little out there, so I don't think we have to worry about that per se. Might be worse. I don't know, but not that specifically. Well, all right. The next one is number 26. Arlington Road. I already said that. Atlas Shrugged, Part 1. I don't think I've ever seen that. Railroad executive Danny Taggart and steel mogul Henry, whatever, form an alliance to fight the increasingly authoritarian government of the United States. Well, I see how that could be considered predictive. Do you like Ultima's big three? Yeah, Ultima's, they're the best, aren't they? At least Nissan Altima Lover thinks that. All right, so we're going on to the next one, guys. Pure entertainment here, guys. Me reading from Google. All right. Number 25 is Animal Farm, a successful farmyard revolution by the residents, by the resident animals versus farmers goes horribly wrong when the victors create a new tyranny among themselves. Ooh, that's scary. All right, I got a happy poop. Thank you very much. We will do the cheers at the end of this reading of the 33 most predictive programming movies. And I'm sure this is probably an older article too. There's probably ones that they released recently that are probably not in there. But I don't know. Let's go. Number 24. That's a weird one. All right, number 24 is Super Mario Brothers. Two Brooklyn plumbers, Mario and Luigi, travel to another dimension to rescue a princess from the evil dictator King Koopa and stop him from taking over the world. Now, I don't think I've ever seen it, so I don't know if that's really predictive programming or if it's just the game. There must be some things in there that are kind of spooky or creepy. I drove 200 SX before. Nice big three, almost as cool as an Altima. Yeah, I had a Nissan Sentra once. It was pretty good. It was good for what I needed it for. All right, number 23. We're going on, guys. Children of Men. Children of Men, guys. In 2027, in the chaotic world which women have somehow become infertile, a former activist agrees to help transport a miraculously pregnant woman to a sanctuary at sea. Yeah, that's another one I don't think I've seen. These are all kind of... I mean, I've seen some of them. Like, I've seen Demolition Man. I've seen this next one. The Running Man. Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's as good as I can do. In a future dystopian America, a wrongfully accused and convicted policeman gets his shot at freedom when he's forced to participate in a TV game where convicts called runners must battle killers for their freedom. Yeah, scary, guys. All right, moving on. Family Guy is number 21. Is that the whole series? A wacky Rhode Island town and a dysfunctional family strives to cope with everyday life as they are thrown from one crazy scenario to another. There's always something crazy on that show, huh? All right, number 20. We're in the top 20, guys. It's going quick. Contagion. That was scary. Healthcare professionals, government officials, and everyday people find themselves in the midst of a pandemic as the CDC works to find a cure. Horribly frightening. Number 19 is Nightmare Alley, guys. Nightmare Alley. A grifter working his way up from a low-ranking carnival worker to lauded psychic medium matches wits with a psychologist bent on exposing him. All right, moving on to number 18. Did the chat stop or did it just... Is everybody just not chatting right now? Let me see. I think we got... guys. Oh, Bruce helped me out there. Thank you, Bruce. Everybody listening then. I was just wondering. All right, so we got number 18. Did we say Terminator? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Rosebud and Ari's World and Luke and Bruce, all you guys. I was just wondering because it slowed down. Everybody's like totally like just enthralled with the with this presentation here. So we got Terminators, number 18. A cyborg assassin from the future attempts to find and kill a young woman who is destined to give birth to the warrior that will lead the resistance to save humankind from extinction. All right. Nissan Altima Lover Big 3 Dash In. Terminator is a great movie. Yeah, that was a good movie. Definitely predictive programming, though. I didn't really care for the other Terminators. It's like they progressively get worse each time. I mean, but that's what's going to happen when you make 50,000, time travel movies. You're going to mess it up. Let me fix my hair a little bit. All right, number 17 is Wag the Dog. Shortly before an election, a spin doctor and Hollywood producer join efforts to fabricate a war in order to cover up a presidential sex scandal. Woo! Yeah, I think I know a little bit about that, but I don't remember seeing it. I probably did see it, but it was probably a long time ago. Number 16 is A Brave New World. Get your guesses ready for number 1. In Utopia, whose perfection hinges upon control of monogamy and privacy, members of the collective begin to question the rules, putting their regimented society on a collision course with forbidden love and resolution. This is a real adult. Hey, what's up? The Gaming Willis, welcome. True. Titanic, that's number 1. All right, we just did A Brave New World. Oh, well, this one, yeah, this is definitely predictive programming here. This is number 15. 1984. Pretty much what we're living in right now, guys. In a totalitarian future society, Winston Smith, whose work in rewriting history tries to rebel, he meets a kindred spirit named Julia, and they fall in love into a love affair. Yeah, that was crazy. Now, I don't remember if I've seen the movie. I know I've read the book. The Simpsons movie, Bruce says. Yeah, Simpsons. I'd be surprised if this wasn't on here, but I don't know. We haven't seen it yet, but we're only on number 14, which is Idiocracy, guys. Idiocracy, which I didn't think it was that great of a movie, but it was definitely a predictive programming. Corporal John Bowers, a decidedly average American, is selected for a top secret hibernation program, but is forgotten and left awakened to a future so incredibly moronic that he's easily the most intelligent person alive. That was definitely kind of funny. It was funny and predictive. All right. Let me just look at us. All right. 13 is, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Number 1 is going to blow your mind. All right. 13 is The Hunger Games. Thank you for the emojis. Nissan Altima Lover. Katniss Everdeen voluntarily takes her younger sister's place in the Hunger Games, a televised competition in which 2 teenagers from each of the 12 districts of Panem are chosen at random to fight to the death. Water. The stuff in toilets. Yes. All right. We're on number 12, and my throat's getting dry here, so I'm going to get a drink here. Hold on. All right. Moving on. All right. So, I think we're on number 12 here. Number 12 is The Purge. A wealthy family is held hostage for harboring the target of a murderous syndicate during the Purge, a 12-hour period which any and all crime is legal. That would be nuts if they ever did something like that. Ugh, can't even think about it. All right, but we're not that far off right now. All right. Number 11, guys. Moving on. Enemy of the State. Enemy of the State. A lawyer becomes targeted by a corrupt politician and his NSA goons when he accidentally receives key evidence to politically motivated crime. The Purge was very scary. Yeah, I think I remember the first Purge. I didn't see all the other Purges. One Purge was enough. All right. So we did Enemy of the State. That was number 11. Okay, guys, we're in the top 10. Number 10, War Games. A young man finds a back door into a military central computer in which reality is confused with game playing, possibly starting World War III. Scary. Why am I having okay? Some little notification popped up. I was trying to figure out what it meant. Totally took my mind off what I was doing. Okay, so we're at War Games now. We're going into number 9. We're in the single digits now, guys. It's getting exciting. Any guesses for number 1? We got 9 left. Number 9 is The Truman Show. An insurance salesman begins to suspect that his whole life is actually some sort of reality TV show. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that movie. It was Little Mermaid. I like the War Games movie. Yeah, War Games was good. It's been a while since I've seen it because it's so old. But all right, coming up, number 8, The Dark Knight. When a menace known as the Joker wreaks havoc on chaos on people at Gotham, Batman, James Gordon, and Harvey Dent must work together to put an end to the madness. Dark Knight. I'm not sure exactly what they're considering predictive in that movie. I've seen it. I guess maybe because of just the storyline itself. Utopia, number 7. A group of young adults who meet online and get a hold of a cult underground graphic novel which not only pins them as the target of a shadowy deep state organization but also burdens them with the dangerous task of saving the world. I don't know. A lot of the movies that I consider predictive programming are not on this. Maybe Christian Bale will marry Fran since Roy doesn't want to. Number 1 is 28 Days Later. That's what each day TV's going with, 28 Days Later. I don't think that's been on the list. But we only got 6 left, guys. El Cid. Capricorn? Is that what your name is? Welcome. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate being here. We're doing 33 of the top most predictive programming movies according to this list from, I forget who we found it on, but I just picked something and so I could read something. All right, number 6 is V for Vendetta. A future British dystopian society, a shadowy freedom fighter known as only by the alias of V plots to overthrow the tyrannical government with the help of a young woman. All right, I don't think I've seen V for Vendetta, but we'll give that to him. The Lone Gunman is number 5, guys. The X-Files Lone Gunman, their action-loving man, childish sidekick and patron, Jimmy Bond, and their sexy master thief. Man, they're putting a lot of words in here I don't need to read. Often in a silly comedic. Okay, whatever. The Lone Gunman. All right, moving on. Putting way too much words in there for me to try to read it. And then if I miss a word, then I'm thrown off. All right, what do we got here? Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. You think that's on the list? Could be. I don't know. All right, so we got Fight Club is number 4. We're getting down to the nitty gritty, guys. An insomniac office worker and a devil may care soap maker from an underground fight club that evolves into much more. All right, Fight Club. All right, we're up to the top 3. Get ready. Let's see. Change mine to Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, that is pretty predictive right there, isn't it? Especially what's going on today. A lot of Dumb and Dumbers out there. All right, number 3. I thought this would be higher, but it is number 3. The Simpsons. They satiric half-hour adventures of a working-class family in the misfit city of Springfield. Yes, very basic. They didn't give much explanation because everybody knows what The Simpsons is. Woohoo! Yeah, Bruce got number 3. I remember him saying that. The Grinch. All right, top 2, baby. After you get this one, you're going to probably know what number 1 is. I'm just going to read the description first, and then I'll read the name of the movie. I'll do it backwards since it's the top 2. After visiting 2015, Marty McFly must repeat his visit to 1955 to prevent disastrous changes to 1985 without interfering with his first trip. That is Back to the Future Part 2, which means Back to the Future Part 1 is the winner. Marty McFly, a 17-year-old high school student, is accidentally sent 30 years into the past in a time-traveling DeLorean invented by his close friend, the maverick scientist Doc Brown. Great Scott! I do not agree. The best trilogy ever. Yes, Back to the Future 1 and Back to the Future 2 made the top 2 spots, but they completely left Back to the Future 3 off of this list. So with that one, I guess they just thought, that they just made a movie and didn't have any predictive programming in it. But it was a very good trilogy, even though it does predict a lot of programming, especially a lot of stuff that's going on today. All right, let me get the thing on. There we go, guys. There you have it. I want to thank everybody for being here. I'm going to get out of here, guys. I hope you had a good time. We are going to see you later on today. So I hope you all have a great day. I am out of here, guys. We did it. Have a good one, guys. Have a good one.